He said a lot of speculation about what kind of announcement we might get from the governor this afternoon in his address. Instead, we get a warning. News 5's John Kosich has been around the governor. John is with us live now. John, you know Governor DeWine as well as anybody. This was vintage Governor DeWine.
Yeah, Rob, there are many sides to Governor Mike DeWine. We thought we might see the high school principal, the disciplinarian, coming in and dropping on a class of bad kids the textbook to get their attention, saying, do you want to go on your class trip? Do you want to have your bars open or have football? You better do as I say, or be sure I will do what I say. We didn't see that side of him. We saw the father, the grandfather. And I think that was part of the reason for the moving of the news conference from 2 to 5:30. It was almost like a family meeting before dinner. Your mom and I need you to do something. Right now, it's a question of whether or not the kids are going to listen.
That is exactly the feeling we had here in the studio. So any move to shut down is going to face some pushback from members of the legislature, members of the governor's own party as well. But this does not seem to faze the governor one bit.
Now, I've said all along that Governor Mike DeWine is not a finger in the wind guy. Unlike governors in other states who might have their eyes on other positions in the future, he's held those positions. He doesn't. He's been a congressman, a U.S. senator. He knows that the handling of this crisis will be his legacy. And yes, the opposition that he faces will come from the right in his party. And he addressed that today by saying, this is not a hoax. Wear the face masks. But it is clear going forward that he will let them vent. He will, in the end, will do what is right in his mind for Ohio.
Okay, John, you mentioned the other governors. We see Governor Cuomo from New York taking kind of a victory lap nowadays. That's something our governor, Governor DeWine, resisted even when he was being praised left and right early on for his handling of this crisis.
Yeah, and I think today is the reason why. He didn't want to tempt fate. He didn't want to pretend to know more than the medical experts that are out there. And he talked about Florida a couple times today. Governor Ron DeSantis a couple of weeks ago had one of those victory laps when they were around 1,200 cases. They're seeing tenfold of that right now. And the governor's saying today, Ohio, appeal to your inner self, the good of Ohio, so that we do not become Florida.
Yeah, and we'll see if Ohioans take the governor's warning to heart. John, thank you so much for your oh so important reporting tonight. Now,